Okay, we have one of the big shots when it comes to sports media in Africa. Talking about Gary Smith. He flew all the way from Ivory Coast at the Nations Cup to come and cover the FIFA World Best. Gary, let's just get your thoughts generally about what you witnessed right here in London. I know it's very cool, but let's just get your thoughts.
It was a good event. I mean, as with these events, it's short and sweet. The organization top notch. They didn't keep long. Only 11 awards were given, but they were done tastefully. They were done with class, and it was a good event.
What do you see? Your point about Messi getting to pick this award. So many people are saying he didn't actually deserve this award. The award should be given to the likes of Erling Haaland or Mbappe.
Well, it's about votes, isn't it? At the end of the day, and if you look at the breakdown of the votes, I think the media did well, carried themselves well because Erling Haaland got about twice the number that Lionel Messi had. It gives you an idea that they read the instructions. Because if you read the instructions and you understand and know football, there's no conceivable way that from the 19th of December 2022 to the 20th of August 2023, you are going to give Messi the first place over Erling Haaland. It was also telling that the fans gave Messi about twice the number of votes that Erling Haaland had. Because fans are fans, you see. If they like you, regardless of what you do. It was also interesting that the captains also gave Messi quite a significant amount of votes than Haaland.
Do you see an African player coming to pick up FIFA World Best anytime soon in the future?
Well, I heard you and your team speaking to John Obi Mikel, and he's saying that it depends on the team, and I agree, because if Erling Haaland were playing for Real Madrid, Messi would not come anywhere close. It works. If we were playing for Bayern Munich, maybe, but Manchester City is it's a small club.
Smith, I can't leave you without talking about the AFCON. Of course, you flew in from Ivory Coast to come cover this event. Of course, what can you say about the performance of Ghana? That's talking about your team. They lost to Cape Verde. No one actually saw that coming. What
People in Ghana, I mean, it's the minority that have any hope in the team. The absolute minority. Because it's been coming. I mean, the record is that, after the loss to Cape Verde, it means Ghana have now won only one match at the Nations Cup in 10 attempts. That is, the pattern. So we are fully expecting them to come home, actually. We are fully expecting them to come home in the group stage.
Of course, what can you say about teams in the AFCON right about now? Nigeria drew against Equatorial Guinea, Egypt. Last minute, a goal from Salah, they drew against Mozambique. Do you think the smaller teams, in quotes, no disrespect to those teams, do you think they are beginning to catch up on the bigger teams?
We've said that for as long as I've followed African football, a few results and then we all start generalizing. But, I mean, fact of the matter is that, yes, indeed, the smaller teams, the unfancy teams are catching up because football infrastructure is becoming more and more democratized. FIFA is ensuring that money is going to everybody equally. So, if you do your things right and invest in priority areas, the results will show. It's not magic. It's not like at first that your economic power will determine. No, things are becoming more democratized. And this day and age, there are so many learning resources. If even you are only 1,000 people in your country and you apply yourself to the tenets of modern football and follow it to the letter over a period, you will do well. It's just that. And so we should expect more of these to happen. That said, I think that the quality of the top teams will show largely going into the end. And so I'm fully expecting teams such as Senegal and your Morocco's at least to get into the final four. Burkina Faso, again, I expect them to. Tunisia have not been to the Nations Cup quarterfinal 9 times out of 10 by fluke. Those teams are tournament teams. Cameroon also doing some things as at the time we are recording, but they're also a tournament team. The only problem with Cameroon is Rigobert Song.
Okay, you are a journalist, I know. You now want to say who will get to win the Nations Cup, but pick your first top 2 countries to win it.
Yeah, I can pick the top something, but it's difficult to pick the top one. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Senegal, I think they look ominous enough. If I mention another country, I may be wrong because their path might mean Senegal might meet them maybe in a quarter or something. So I'm sorry, but I think Senegal can meet Morocco in that final. Yeah, assuming they will not clash. Yes, if they go to the left and right of the draw, I think they can both make the final.
Thank you so much, Gary.
Yeah, sure.